Good evening. My name is Dan Chu, and I'm a member of BSAC, which stands for Boston Student Advisory Council. BSAC is a program run by Boston Public Schools and Youth on Board, and represents all 31 high schools within the BPS district. Before I begin though, I would like to say how excited we are about the youth of Chicago, because Boston has been working on the same thing for so many years, and as a result, we won student feedback in teacher evaluation at the state level in June of 2011. Yeah. However, I would just like to reiterate the importance of student feedback. Because think about it. You have an administrator who comes in for one day, and students who sit in the class for an entire year. Who is the better evaluator? A near stranger, or someone who has experienced the teaching firsthand? We hope that the CPS resolves any issues they have with involving students in student feedback and collaborating with the community. And with that, I'd like to pass it on to Carlos.
Good afternoon. My name is Carlos Rojas. I'm the student representative on the Boston School Board. How did youth in Boston accomplish what they accomplished? Well, firstly, we worked in very close collaboration with the community. We unified, we galvanized the community, but most importantly, we lobbied vigorously and worked in collaboration with three major bodies. We worked with the Boston School Board, we worked with the Boston Teachers Union, and we worked with the Massachusetts Board of Education to convince them to support student feedback in the evaluation of teachers. And we got fantastic responses. In fact, an overwhelming majority of teachers in Boston support being evaluated by their own students. The trust has to be there, and the trust is there. 87% of the Boston Teachers Union's leadership are in favor of student feedback in teacher evaluations. In 2011, like Dan Chu said, the Board of Education passed the policy that mandates student feedback in teacher evaluations by 2013 across the entire state. Why did BSAC gain so much support? I believe it's because the idea makes sense. It works. All students want it, and most importantly, most, if not all, teachers want constructive and helpful feedback from the people that know them the most, the students. It spoke volumes when the BSAC office in Boston received testimonies from over 250 teachers saying that their teaching had improved significantly as a result of student feedback in the evaluation. And I want to emphasize that what is unique and so special about the system in Boston is that it's an open process, very much between the student and the teacher in collaboration to improve education. It is not between a student and a computer that collects data to punish teachers and push them out. Thank you.
The Vice President of BSAC and Youth on Board. What did we take away from this entire implementation? Well, we found that students are in fact the most effective evaluators, and that is because we're the ones in the classroom ask us. We're the ones that deal with these teachers day by day by day, whereas we have these evaluators who do actually have a say in what goes on, and they show up once a year, if that often, and that's not right. Many teachers in Boston did utilize this, the feedback that they received, and this resulted in substantial progress throughout the district. Students are doing better, it works. And for example, there was one teacher who didn't realize that he was kind of excluding the females in his classroom. He didn't realize that they felt intimidated. And so through the use of constructive feedback, he was able to learn that he needs to include people more often, and that everyone is important in the classroom. And without this tool, the girls would not have been able to execute that message, wouldn't have been able to convey it. And so that's something that evaluator would not have been able to tell the teacher. They couldn't have walked in there and said, oh, by the way, the girls in your classroom aren't learning anything, because they don't understand it on a personal level. This is personal. And what I would like to emphasize is that the goal is not to attack teachers. Our goal is to help them grow developmentally in terms of their profession. We want them to become better teachers. Implementing constructive feedback means that we break the barrier between teachers and students, which allows progress across the board. Teachers become better teachers and students become stronger students. To deny students the right to own their education defeats the purpose of even getting one. On behalf of BSAC, we are behind them 100%, and we're very excited.
Now we will have Alex and Laurice from 8th class.
Woo!